Welcome back to the channel. Find Another University Gang. Today we're going to be talking about why you shouldn't give up on trading. So if you feel like you want to quit trading, you just, want to throw in the towel, you put in a lot of reps, but you're still in the reds. Trust me, I have been there. I have felt like I wanted to quit. You got to push through, just the pain. Trust me, I have been there. It's like you keep putting in the reps on the charts, but you're still losing, trades. You gotta just keep putting in the reps. It takes time. You gotta give trading the same amount of time you would give college. I'm telling you, give it that 4 or 5 years and just perfect the entries, perfect the exits, and you have that skill set for life. You can't come into the trading industry thinking it's an overnight success. I know with my mentorship, it does really seem like you get rich overnight. I know I give off that, abundant vibe for a reason. But that's why I literally became a teacher or Forex coach, because I wish I had someone like myself who, got me to see blues and profits really, really fast. Like, it took me a while to see blues and profits consistently. You guys know I really went through the struggle on the charts and pushed through it. Like, there were times that I wanted to give up. When that prop firm shut down, I wanted to throw in the towel. I was like, oh my goodness, I put in all these years. And, I just felt like I wanted to quit, but I didn't quit. I'm like, I put in all these years. I'm not quitting now. And you got to have that mindset. Don't be in a rush to quit your job on your trading journey. Work a job that you can stand. Don't be so quick to quit your job. I know my trading strategy seems like it's a get rich overnight type of, scalping strategy. It is a get rich slow scheme. On this journey, I had people, doubting me and putting me down. Oh, you never do it. Oh, you still didn't do it. But, once they started trading themselves, they see how hard trading actually is. There's a reason 95% of people don't make it in the trading industry. They don't have the right mindset. They don't have the right knowledge. Having the right mindset and the right knowledge is key if you want to be in that 5% of traders who are successful at day trading. You gotta be willing to put in the time on the charts. You gotta be willing to put the time in on social media. Content creation can change your life. Anybody can become a trading influencer. All it takes is, recording the journey, documenting the journey. If I knew that in 2020, I would have been way farther than I am today. But, I just trust the universe's timing. You're right where you're supposed to be always. Everything, in your life happens for a reason. I had to learn that the hard way. Like, the universe removing, like, my biological mom, my stepdad, and my half-sisters out of my life was a plus, because I didn't even realize, like, my mom, is the type of person she is, and it's just so shocking and crazy. And I just had to learn to let go. And like, I'm one of those kids that really had a lot of childhood trauma. Like, I had behavioral issues, mental health issues. Like, I'm one of those kids that really, like, need counseling. I gotta go to counseling. Like, I have issues, I have problems. Like, it was to the point, it's like I was sick in my head for an entire year. Like, I just don't understand how, my parents could just put so much negativity into the universe and just, like, I don't know, do that type of shit to me, because, like, that shit just brought me to such a low vibration that, like, my life, just spiraled out of control. Car engine blew, no car. I was just like, damn, like, I lost my job. I was just sick in my head. I was losing my hair. Like, depression is that silent killer, guys. Like, I'm telling you, that shit just drops you into survival mode. And you know, I just stopped caring about people and their judgment and their opinions, because if I just had, you know, parents who actually loved each other, who were married, I would have been a totally different person. Like if I wasn't like mentally, emotionally abused, I would have been a completely different person. So, you know, people would like judge me for how I am, but there's a reason I am the way I am. It's just like the stuff that I went through just is mentally draining. Like that shit just makes you just very sick, like mentally. And it's just like, damn, like it is shocking, it's hurtful. And I just had to let go of a lot of pain, and I had to realize only time heals. And you gotta do anything you gotta do to get out of survival mode, even if it's, you know, working a job you don't want to work. Having a job is better than having no job. You gotta realize just over brokes, they, you know, want you to be a slave pretty much, and you gotta just push through, you know, the just over broke until you're able to do what you want to do full time. And I learned that the hard way when, you know, when I kept getting fired and I was forced to just do Uber and DoorDash, Walmart, Spark, Uber Eats, stuff like that. Like you can literally start making money from your phone. Like in 2025, you can rent a car. Like you can make money easily from your phone. All it takes is creating content, hopping on a gig app. Like gig apps is just a Forex cheat code. You can use that money to fund your trading account. So if you work a 9 to 5, use that, you know, 5 to 9 to DoorDash, Uber Eats. You can level up your life. And you know, these last 6 months, and I'm, you know, doing that by becoming a pharmacy tech. I'm just, you know, after stability, I gotta quit smoking weed, and I feel like, you know, I definitely will, because, you know, pharmacy technicians get, you know, drug tested. And I am just on this sober mindset journey to improve my trading even more. Like my win rate might just go up to like 95%. And I just had to realize, you know, the universe just, you know, remove people from my life for my own protection. And, you know, I just had to learn to just let go of shit and forgive my parents and just let go of anger. Like, I feel like I get so angry, like the mental stress is just crazy. And, you know, I just learned to let shit go and move on with my life, and just realize I gotta get over every single obstacle on my trading journey to get to the finish line. So if you're a trader who feels like giving up, don't give up. You gotta get over anything you go through in life. Chase your dreams. You can monetize your passion. Don't listen to people who weren't able to monetize their passion. Like I had people hating on me, putting me down. Oh, you work at the gym, ragging on me. Oh, you wear Vans because, you know, they rocking expensive shoes. I am one of those people that don't even need expensive shoes. Like I'm literally the female version of Justin Bieber. I can rock Vans and, you know, just stunt. I don't need expensive shoes to be the shit. I am the shit even in, you know, $40 Vans. And, you know, I just stopped caring about people who are insecure in themselves, who try to project their insecurities onto me. And you know what it is? I feel like people are just intimidated by me because they see that I'm making it in what I want to make it in, and they haven't been able to do it. And, you know, those same people who are putting me down, ragging on me, still don't have what I want, aren't living, you know, the life that I want. So I don't even care about their opinions. Like I had to just heal a lot of pain. I had to just, you know, literally win my battle with mental illness. Mental illness is just ridiculous. Like that shit makes you feel sick, like you have cancer or some shit. Like that shit just lowers your vibration, throws you off. Like that shit really is just sickening. And you know, I just get so irritated because it's my parents who caused my mental illness. Like, you know, it's just like, damn, like they wonder why the universe be clapping back on them. And it's like, you know, I just be feeling like divinely protected, you know, like gotta realize, you know, the universe just gotta watch over, you know, people who weren't, you know, really watched over like they were supposed to be. And I was like one of those kids who was like, you know, tossed to the side by both my parents. And it's just like, I just had to realize the universe is just protecting me, watching over me, and, you know, just guiding me to just be better than, you know, both my parents have better morals, and not, you know, just be like my parents. I just had to realize I got to be different, set my kids up to have a better life so they're not in the same position as me, you know, when they're older. And that's pretty much it. Today's video is on just keep trading. Don't quit. Don't quit trading in 2025. If you want to stop living paycheck to paycheck, if you want to leave here just over broke, if you never, you know, want to worry about just money in general again, keep trading. It doesn't matter how long it takes. Get to the finish line. Sprint past the finish line. Prove your doubters wrong, your haters wrong. Boss up, glow up. Like, you gotta really put in the reps on the charts if you want to become a trader full time. If you want to become successful, profitable, you gotta do anything you gotta do. And sometimes it's just annoying, but you gotta just do it. Trust me, I've been there. And that's pretty much it. Don't forget to thumbs up this video and subscribe.